It can be cliche to say that the Fulbright experience can change a life, but in my case, I think it's probably true.
It simply changes how you see the country. Globally, we are talking about perhaps tens of thousands of people who contributed to maintenance of dialogue and peaceful relations between countries.
What Fulbright means to me, a great help when it's needed.
Become sky dart, sky cross, sky child, reduced to ash, slurried over the field to painted clouds, bottom of backdrops, hoisted to loft the sky.
Mr. State Secretary, distinguished guests, dear fellow Fulbrighters. Welcome to the 30th anniversary gala of the Hungarian-American Fulbright Commission.
If we include the pre-commission period, our history goes back another 14 years to 1978. Our Gala program today recognizes all Fulbrighters, Hungarians and Americans alike, through the presentation of culture.
Although today we were celebrating the 30th anniversary of the foundation of the Hungarian-American Fulbright Commission, but Fulbright and Hungary connections existed before that, beginning in the early 70s.
Established in 1946 at the suggestion of Senator J. William Fulbright, the Fulbright program, which involves more than 160 countries around the world, has been the most respected educational exchange program in the United States since its inception. Hungary has been participating in the program since 1978. Following that, more than 1,200 Hungarian and nearly 1,000 American citizens have been awarded scholarships.
January 92, we were able to hold the first press conference where we could announce the formation of the Hungarian-American Fulbright Commission. We could introduce the director. We could announce a new application process, and we could really begin trying to transform the Fulbright program into something more world-class.
Fulbright does this by providing the opportunity for dozens of American and Hungarian students, scholars, lecturers, educators, and professors every year to spend several months immersed in each other's countries. It is a cultural bridge, providing scholars the chance to experience life in temporary new homes. It is a bridge between our two countries, a bridge just as important as any that span the Danube.
I decided to come to Hungary in particular with my Fulbright scholarship because I'm a musician, and Hungary is the very heart of the Central European musical tradition. So it really is a fantastic opportunity for me to learn from people who are true culture bearers of this tradition in a way that is not possible for people who come from the outside, in hopes that by working with this kind of dialogue and this kind of communication, we can help to make the world a better place.
I knew if I really wanted to come here to Hungary, I really tried everything in my power during this application process to try to win the scholarship over, and it was such an extensive process to get the scholarship, but it was probably the most rewarding process and gift I could have gotten in my whole entire life. So with my stay here in Hungary, it allowed me to really get connected with so many musicians, so many people from Fulbright, that without these connections, I wouldn't be the person or the player I would be.
Well, I am simply just tremendously grateful to Fulbright. That's why I came, because I think the Fulbright Commission and this opportunity and this program, I think whenever they say play, I will play. So these 2 years I could finish with the help of the Fulbright Scholarship, helped me to become a very independent musician, I think.
There and then. On those first days in California, dizzied by the palm-shaded straws and the variety in the corner grocery, where to my utter surprise, the smiling American cashier asked me how I am doing.
It may be cliche to say that Fulbright can change one's life, but in my case, it really has. It's changed, certainly, the trajectory of my professional life. I gained a much better understanding of the craft, so the folk idiom and how it's employed in Hungarian music. But more broadly, it just gave me an appreciation for the rich musical cultural history here. The Hungarian Fulbright Commission was really instrumental in opening doors for the research and making connections.
Breathing exercise. You are your breathing. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, feel your whole body, the lab of your lungs as gas is exchanged between your blood and the open sky. That in living you are ever reborn, a material renewed without end, an inextricable labyrinth carbon cycle.
Potter, hey Potter, wake up. It's empty. There's nobody in there. Hooky, you hear me?
Now I am pleased to share the news that the Fulbright Commission has decided to present an award, the Fulbright Hungary Medal, to 5 members of our alumni community who have served the cause over the past 3 decades. So now I would like to ask the awardees to approach the stage one by one to receive their award and their well-deserved applause and recognition. Professor Donald Morse.
Thank you all very much. This is a wonderful moment for me. I did serve on the bilateral commission representing the United States. There were 5 Americans, there were 5 Hungarians. And we learned so much from each other. There was a great challenge in the beginning because both the Americans and the Hungarians under communism had very different assumptions about who they should send to Hungary, bringing the two sides together. And then the Fulbright Commission completed that. So the Commission chooses half of Americans and half of Hungarians. So it's a joint effort, and that's what it really represents. Well, looking back, it certainly was something absolutely unique.
Although we were not supposed to say anything, but Donald, thank you for making the opportunity possible. My Fulbright professorship catapulted me literally into university management. And so it was a lot more than research in all the bilateral things we associate with Fulbright. It amounts to much, much more. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, this award actually means that there are many more people than just myself whose work is in it. So when I worked together with Huba first and then Jókai Károly, it meant their support, their friendship, that they could have picked many more colleagues. That I was included, I feel it's a great honor because the Fulbright means a lot to me.
Thank you very much for this opportunity, and I think I also have achieved a couple of things in my life, but what I am the most proud in my life is to be a Fulbrighter, and we all know who are here today that once a Fulbrighter, always a Fulbrighter. Thank you so much.
When I do anything for Fulbright, I'm not doing that for Fulbright, I'm just giving back, because that's what I really feel every single day, even now, that those experiences, what I collected and brought back, without them, I wouldn't be able to do my career as I did. So I'm very, very grateful.
It's really a great honor, and I can just say the same, that while my Fulbright scholarship was a tipping point in my life, and I landed at the university administration as well, and after returning, I just tried to give back, and I feel now it is recognized. Thank you.
Thank you.
When I received the Fulbright Award, well, I was really very, very happy, but I must add that quite many others could receive it, because, you know, during these 30 years, so many other colleagues actively contributed to the Fulbright activities. So, well, to be honest, it's really something unexpected, and it made me very, very happy.
There is a fifth awardee who unfortunately has passed away a few weeks before this event. Our immediate past board chairman, Professor Tibor Frank. He will be sorely missed by all of us. Please rise to honor his memory with a moment of silence and reflection. The Commission and its staff are eternally grateful to our alumni in US and Hungary, who volunteer to act as peer reviewers, references, hosts, mentors, board members, and interview panel members. Our work would not be possible without the support of the alumni community. Thank you. Please give yourself a hand.